Hey guys, it's Melissa from liveloveandrun.com, and I wanted to talk to you today about something that's really important to me. I had a vlog ready for you on Thursday, but I actually wanted to redo it. A couple of things happened to me on Thursday that made me change my mind, and I've been wanting to write a blog post about this, but because this is so important, I didn't want I didn't know of a way to put it into words, basically, and you'll probably see me trip over my words a million times in this vlog. I promise you will. But I'll start from the beginning. A couple years ago, I started training for my first 5K. It was a couple months after we had our second daughter, Maddie, and I did it basically as a way to lose weight, not knowing that it would become something so much more than that. So I was actually on the Oxygen forums back when they were still around, and I met Tina, Lisa, Kathy, and Isabel off of there. Not actually met them in real life, but they were four of my largest supporters, and they really helped kick my butt. They lifted me up when I needed it. And Isabel is a seasoned trainer or seasoned runner, I'm sorry, and she helped me get through the training part of it, helped give me advice, and basically got me through all of my running and got me to that 5K. And all of those girls, I mean, they became people that I really, really had an appreciation for. So I continued to blog after that, and the blog got bigger, but it's also still small. And I admit I was hoping at some point that it would become a bigger blog, but I was working full time, and balancing that with motherhood and family life and everything else that comes with it. I couldn't keep up with that plus the blog. So I was blogging not on a regular basis, basically. And so I haven't had the chance to actually build my blog. It's getting there, but it's not huge. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. I wanted it to be bigger, but I couldn't put the time in, and it wasn't for financial reasons either. It was basically so that I could reach out to more people than I was already. So back in December of last year, I became a Fitfluential ambassador, and that was a huge, huge thing to me. And my blog has since grown, but before then, I was running, and I was trying to get through a lot in my life. The divorce of my parents. I got laid off in March last year. So I was going through a lot, and I was going through a lot of ups and downs, and there were a couple readers of mine, friends of mine, that have really gotten me through that. And Jess and Jolene are two of those people, along with Lisa. Those three ladies. I don't know what I'd be able to do without you. Jessica's going for her first full marathon. Jolene is a runner that has my mind. We share the same mind. I swear to you we do. And Lisa is just always there, just lifting me up. She's going through a lot of stuff in her life right now. She's going to have a baby. She's going to get married. She's in nursing school. So, she's not doing any of that stuff that I am, but she's still there being my friend and pushing me along. And back at the beginning of April, I decided to set a date for my first half marathon. That's a big deal. A huge deal, because I was stuck at 5K distance, and I didn't think I'd be able to get any further than that, but I decided to push myself. And ever since then, especially since then, I have gained such a phenomenal support system, and I wanted to recognize everybody that's been helping me. Jessica, Jolene, Charlotte, Samantha, Heather, Isabel, Christine, my friend Jeannie, who will be running running the half marathon with me. She lives up in Chicago. She's actually a girl that I knew from my first high school, and I'm really excited to run it with her. She'll actually probably finish it about an hour before me, But that's not a big deal because it will just mean a whole heck of a lot to me just to have her there. My friend Amanda wrote me a note a couple of days ago that really touched me. Her support in all of this, even though she's going through everything that she's going through, and I don't want to talk about that because that's personal to her, but she's been through so much this year. I can't even tell you, with her health and everything. And no matter how hard it has been for her, she has supported me through everything. I mean, she comments, she writes me notes about how inspiring I am to her, even though she's pushing as hard as she is and inspiring me, I'm inspiring her. And that's the beauty of friendship. I mean, that's the beauty of really great friends. And my friend Kim Lee did the same thing. I mean, it just reached out and said, you know, man, you make me so proud and you really inspire me and you motivate me. And that means so much to me. And I would start crying right now because that's what I do when I get really emotional and sentimental, but I'm not going to. But I just want you to know how much I love you for what you guys have said to me over the past week. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. And my friend Melissa actually just made a donation to the Alzheimer's Association because I'm running my first 10-miler on Wednesday next week, the 20th, for my grandparents. And if you haven't read that post, I'll give you a short thing on it really quick. My grandmother is suffering from late-stage Alzheimer's, and my grandfather has been taking care of her for about 6 years now, 6 or 7 years, since she got diagnosed. And he consistently loves her. He's patient. I was there in March, and I couldn't believe how much of a saint he is, because I watched how hard it was for him. It's difficult, and it's really sad to know that this disease is progressing, and that eventually, you know what happens with that. I don't want to cry, so I'm not going to talk about it. But anyway, Melissa just made a really awesome donation, and I just want to say thank you so very much. I love you for it, and it means the world to me, and it means the world to everyone else that is suffering from losing a family member to this disease. And gosh, I mean, people like Heidi, she doesn't even know me, and she donated, so I wanted to thank you as well. And just the support system that blogging has brought me is incredible. And I don't even know how to put into words how I'm feeling. Apparently my hands are going fast enough and are saying it all for me. But you can see them in the corner of the camera. I'm ridiculous. Anyway, so this support system of mine is the one thing out of blogging that I have gained that I never thought I would have gained. I just thought it was going to be me journaling and telling people how I feel and letting people see that they're not alone in their journeys to, for losing weight and all of that. So knowing that I have all of these friends from when I was younger to people I've never met in real life to people that I knew in high school, but they didn't know me. My friend Jenna just ran her first half marathon, and we were friends at my second high school, and we reconnected on Facebook, but really have reconnected through running. And I never thought that would happen. That's something I never even thought I would be running anyway. So we've reconnected through that, and it's just amazing to me that I have the people that I have in my life. And it's because of you that I've been able to really push through this training. I had a really bad run yesterday. It was an 8-mile run. My legs felt like cement. My feet hurt. It was sweaty. Oh my God, it was a mess. It was so hot, and my mind just, I wasn't there. It wasn't happening. There were times where I stopped because I didn't think I could do it. I would turn around, but then I'd say, you know what? I need to do this. Jeannie did it. She pushed through her bad run. She did 8 miles the day before, and she was telling me on Facebook about how the advice that she had given me a couple of days before actually helped her get through her 8-mile run. So not only is that support system huge to me, but it's funny how you can give somebody advice and then remember that in your head when you're pushing through. So yesterday, I remembered that Jeannie pushed through, so you know what? I'm going to push through. And I'd go, and then I'd want to give up. I'd turn back around, and then I'd turn back around to where I was going. There were a couple of times where I had to just reorganize my thoughts, try and wrap my brain around however many miles I had left, and I did it. I did the 8 miles, and it sucked. It sucked so bad, but I had Jeannie in my head, and I had Jenna and Jess and Jolene and Heather and Samantha and every single person, and Charlotte, everybody, every single one of you are in my head when I'm running, and I'm doing something I never, ever, ever thought I would be able to do. And I just want to thank you for being there, no matter how many times I comment on your blog or not, how many times I can get back to you. You guys are always there, and I really appreciate that, and I love you all for it, and I wanted to take the time to say that. So I'm past 10 minutes now, and I'm sure it's getting long-winded, so I'm going to end it there, but I just wanted to say a huge thank you to every single one of you, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you. So I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Monday, and I will vlog again sometime very soon, probably after my next long run, and especially for Father's Day, because I wanted to say something to my husband. So, have a great Monday, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.